שלום חבר'ה, אנחנו הולכים להדגים עכשיו את המשחק קונן, כמו שאנחנו רואים אותו בביטן של פאנקום. המשחק הוא משחק MMORPG, בעידן של קונן, עידן של אבירים עם הרבה שרירים ובחורות עם מעט בגדים. תהנו מהקליפים שהבאנו לכם.
Age of Conan is all about combat, and what I'm showing here is the strategic part of combat. So like in an RTS game, we have city building. I'm gonna now start an NPC controlled city so that you can see what will be in the game. So like on an RTS, we start by building a town hall or some kind of central building, and then from that we are able to build other buildings that will give us bonus depending on their level and upgrades. So both the players and NPCs are able to do this, and both the players are able to fight both other players in PvP or NPCs in the normal playfields. So we try to be faithful to the original. We see here our player dressed as an Aquilonian commander. And this is a fully player. I'm playing around with a cam, but I can just play as the normal player would do. Where I'm here, and I'm just waiting for the NPCs to start going down this road, and then I'll just kill them all with my trebuchet. We can now see that they have started moving. The leader has finally risen the flag and is moving towards us. So I will now switch to my player again. Maybe I can hit them from here. I actually hit some of them. I'm even gaining XP. And now and that's it.
Alright, where are you based? In Norway.
Yeah, okay, this is the, I'll show you melee combat first. This basically, as you can see, we have our 6-point melee combat system. So that instead of just pressing an attack button, you've got attacks that you can come from the different directions. You can then chain these together, which is where the player's skill comes in, and you can chain moves together, which actually increases your effectiveness by knowing how to play your character. You can then combine these moves to trigger other special moves, like this one here. You can also chain the combo moves themselves to result in a chain of combos. So we can do this slash, and then we can also do this kicking slash. As well, we have the fatalities. So here's like one of our fatalities. Like I'm actually picking the guy up and stabbing him and throwing his corpse to the side. And of course, we have the... you can see how I don't actually select the targets and that I affect a cone of attack with my attack, so I've actually damaged this guy next to him as well. We'll switch over to show you some ranged combat now. Ranged combat is handled, this is our sniping mode. We actually have multiple modes for ranged combat, but this one here is like for picking off people individually. We also have like a sort of a third-person mode where you can use to kind of shoot on the run. So I'm using fire arrows so you can see that their guys are actually burning, but this guy looks like he's kind of pissed off. I might have to finish him off with my sword. So basically, what we're trying to do is we're not really requiring the player to like do any additional button mashing or clicking in comparison to perhaps like other MMOs. But what we are doing is we're giving the player an additional amount of control where they can feel like them playing the character actually makes a difference. we've actually got, we spent a lot of time with our mounted stuff. We actually have motion captured animations for a horse. We actually got, so you can see here that the rider moves with the horse, and then when the horse turns, that he leans to the side. With a lance, you'll like be able to knock back groups of guys. And you'll be able to get in formations with other groups of players, so you could have like a cavalry wedge formation and like charge a group of bad guys with the lance. We also will have some magic use and ranged combat from horseback. So you will be able to use your bow while riding as well, but you probably won't be able to do things like the sniping that I showed earlier.